fascinating to see how technology is, like, reshaping how we earn.
Yeah, what did you say?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We've got the gig economy booming and a rising demand for specialized skills.
It's like the Wild West out there, but in a good way, right?
Yeah.
So many possibilities.
So many possibilities.
Speaking of possibilities, the article jumps right into freelancing platforms.
Okay.
You know, the ones Upwork, Fiverr, Freelancer.com, those giants.
Right.
Seems like everyone's offering their writing, editing, programming schools these days.
Yeah, seems like it.
What's your take on that?
Well, it's become its own digital marketplace. But here's what's intriguing. Those platforms aren't static.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
For example, Freelancer.com reported a massive 27.1% jump in cybersecurity jobs just recently.
Wow.
That tells you there's high demand in that area.
Definitely makes you think twice about brushing up on your digital security skills.
Right.
And for those who need cash fast,
Yeah.
Upwork's quick payment options really stand out.
Sure.
They get a lot of praise in this article for that.
Makes sense.
But here's something I found super interesting. AI content editing.
Oh, yeah.
This is the future of writing.
Well, it's definitely a growing field.
Yeah.
This article makes it clear that having some AI skills on your resume is becoming more and more valuable.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like future-proofing your earning potential, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Especially with PwC predicting a potential $3.7 trillion impact on the North American economy by 2030, all thanks to AI.
Wow.
Okay, I'm starting to feel the urgency to learn about this. Like, is it too late for me to, learn how to code?
It's never too late. And there are so many ways to tap into
Oh,
it.
good to know.
The article also talks about website and app testing, which can be a great way to dip your toes into the tech world.
Okay, yeah.
Usertesting.com is a popular one that comes to mind.
That sounds pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Just browsing sites and apps.
Yeah, basically.
Is there a catch?
Well, the article does highlight the importance of language skills.
Oh, okay.
You might be testing for usability in a specific language, so fluency is key.
Ah, so it's not just about knowing your way around an app.
Right.
Makes sense. Now, let's talk about a topic I bet a lot of you have daydreamed about.
Okay.
Making money from blogging and affiliate marketing.
Ooh.
You know, those work-from-home gurus always talking about passive income?
Ah, the allure of passive income. It's definitely a popular goal.
Right.
This article mentions affiliate networks like CJ Affiliate, ShareSale, and even Amazon Associates.
Right. Yeah, those are the big ones.
Right. But it's cautious about the get-rich-quick mentality some people have.
Right. I'm sure it takes serious dedication to build a blog that actually generates income.
Oh.
And an audience.
Building an audience, creating quality content, keeping up with trends.
Yeah, it's a job.
No such thing as a free lunch or a free affiliate link, I guess.
Nope.
But hey, if you've got a knack for crafts,
Okay.
the article suggests setting up shop on Etsy.
Etsy's a good one.
And let's be real, Etsy is massive these days.
It really is.
Like, how many people are on there?
With over 96 million buyers.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a gold mine for creative entrepreneurs.
Wow, that's huge.
One thing this article points out is the global reach Etsy offers.
Oh, wow.
You could be selling your handmade goods to someone across the world.
Oh, wow.
How cool is that?
Talk about expanding your customer base.
Right.
And speaking of reaching a wider audience, the article mentions self-publishing ebooks
Okay.
on platforms like Kindle Direct Publishing.
Right.
That's got to be a competitive world, right?
It definitely is.
I can imagine.
Millions of titles are out there vying for readers' attention.
Oh, yeah.
The article emphasizes the importance of managing expectations.
Which is something any aspiring author should keep in mind.
It's easy to get swept up in those dreams of becoming a best-selling author.
Definitely. But the potential for a 70% royalty share is a huge incentive.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is huge.
That's significantly higher than traditional publishing deals.
Okay, I can see the appeal in that for sure. So far, we've covered making money online through freelancing, AI skills, testing, blogging, selling crafts, and even publishing.
Wow, that's a lot.
It's a lot. But what about those of us who aren't glued to our computers 24/7?
Right.
Are there ways to make extra cash from home, but maybe not entirely in the digital world?
Absolutely. The article calls these work-from-home wonders.
Okay.
And they're a great example of how technology is blurring the lines between the digital and physical worlds.
Okay, I like it.
Let's start with something near and dear to many, pet sitting.
Who wouldn't want to get paid to cuddle furry friends?
Right.
I see those Rover and Wag ads everywhere these days.
They've become the go-to platforms for connecting pet sitters with owners.
Yeah, they have.
But the article stresses the importance of background checks.
Right.
Safety first, always.
And it's not just about quick walks around the block anymore, is it?
No, not at all.
Overnight boarding,
Right.
pet sitting while people are on vacation.
Yeah,
There's so many options.
exactly. And it's a great way to build a loyal clientele if you love animals.
Right.
Now, this next one is interesting.
Okay.
The article talks about selling gift cards for cash.
Oh.
You know those cards you get for birthdays or holidays that never quite hit the mark?
Yep, we've all got a few of those languishing in a drawer somewhere.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, there are platforms like Card Cash and Gift Cash
Okay.
where you can sell your unused gift cards.
Oh, wow.
It's a way to turn those unwanted presents into actual spending money.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the article points out that cards from popular retailers tend to fetch a higher price.
It's like having a mini stock market of gift cards.
Right.
The more in demand the store, the higher the value.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm intrigued. And speaking of turning assets into income, what about Airbnb hosting?
Oh, yeah.
That feels like a whole other level of side hustle.
It's become incredibly popular, allowing people to leverage their property for extra income.
Yeah, for sure.
But the article emphasizes the importance of understanding local regulations and rental agreements before listing your space.
Right.
You don't want to jump in without doing your homework.
Definitely good advice.
Yeah,
And I imagine location plays a huge role in how much you can earn.
absolutely.
Like if you don't live near anything,
Right.
you're probably not going to get many bookings.
Demand, proximity to attractions, even the time of year.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
All factors to consider.
So many variables.
Right.
It's a reminder that even these passive income streams often require active management and research.
They do.
Okay, we've covered some fascinating work-from-home wonders.
We have.
Now let's step outside for a bit
Okay.
and explore those offline opportunities.
All right.
Some of these are tried and true,
Yeah,
but even classic gigs are getting a modern makeover.
absolutely. Take selling used items, for example.
Okay.
We talked about online platforms,
Right.
but the article also mentions consignment shops as a way to earn cash quickly.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Plato's Closet gets a shout out.
I was just thinking about them.
For those looking to unload trendy clothing.
Consignment shops, those bring back memories of my teenage years.
Mine too.
It's interesting to see those brick-and-mortar stores still going strong in the age of online resale.
Right. They offer that instant gratification of cash in hand,
It's true, yeah,
which can be appealing.
for sure.
But online platforms like ThredUp might offer a better return on certain brands or higher-end items.
Right, so it depends on what you're trying to sell.
Right.
It's a trade-off between speed and potential profit.
Exactly.
And while we're on the topic of trading, let's talk about those dusty old electronics we all seem to accumulate.
Oh, yeah.
Like, where do they all come from?
Right. Don't let them become relics of technology past. Websites like Swappa and Gazelle offer cash for used electronics.
Okay.
And there are even eco-ATM kiosks
Oh, yeah. Those are cool.
for those who need money quickly and don't mind a slightly lower payout.
It's a win-win.
Yeah,
Decluttering your space and padding your wallet.
exactly.
Okay. Up next is a gig that's been around for ages, but is still going strong: babysitting.
Ah, the classic.
Right. But even this classic is getting a digital upgrade.
It is. Platforms like Care.com and Sitter City are connecting babysitters with families in a whole new way.
Right. And those sites have been around for a while, but they're still going strong.
They are.
Yeah.
And the article points out that specializing in certain areas, like having CPR certification,
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
can make you stand out from the crowd.
It makes sense.
Yeah,
Parents want peace of mind knowing their little ones are in capable hands.
for sure.
Speaking of skills and experience, remember we talked about renting out your spare room?
Yeah.
Well, what about renting out your car?
Oh, yeah. The sharing economy has extended to vehicles.
It has, hasn't it?
With platforms like GetAround and Turo gaining popularity,
Yeah, I've heard of those.
it's a way for car owners to earn passive income while their vehicle would otherwise be sitting idle
Right.
instead of just sitting in your driveway.
I guess it's like Airbnb for your car.
Exactly.
The article actually compares payout speeds,
Oh, cool.
and it seems Turo tends to be quicker for those who need cash fast.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
But it's important to factor in expenses, as the article points out.
Right, yeah, of course.
Gas, maintenance, wear and tear.
Yeah.
You want to make sure you're actually turning a profit.
Right, you don't want to be losing money on that.
Exactly.
Crucial point. Now, for those who thrive on variety,
Okay.
the article suggests checking out TaskRabbit.
Oh, yeah, TaskRabbit.
I have to admit I'm fascinated by the sheer range of tasks people are willing to outsource these days.
I know, me too.
That's crazy.
It's a testament to our busy lives and the gig economy's ability to fill those gaps.
Yeah, it really is.
TaskRabbit offers everything from furniture assembly to waiting in line.
Wow, you can get paid to stand in line for someone.
Apparently. The article even mentions virtual tasks like data entry and research, so there's something for all skill sets.
That's pretty cool. So you don't even have to leave your house for some of them?
Nope.
And it sounds like you don't need a PhD to qualify for most of these gigs,
Exactly.
which is good because I don't have one.
Though the article does mention a $25 upfront fee for taskers, so keep that in mind.
Oh, okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Now, if you've got knowledge to share and a passion for teaching,
Okay.
tutoring has always been a solid way to earn extra cash.
It has.
Whether it's through online platforms like tutor.com or good old-fashioned Craigslist ads,
Right.
there's always a demand for academic help.
Especially for specialized subjects and test prep, as the article highlights.
Oh, that makes sense.
Parents are willing to invest in their children's education,
Yeah.
and personalized tutoring can be highly sought after,
Yeah, for sure.
especially if you can get your kid into, like, Harvard or something.
Right. Exactly.
It's about giving students that extra edge in a competitive academic world.
Totally. Now let's talk transportation.
Okay.
Ride-sharing giants like Uber and Lyft have become ubiquitous,
You have, haven't they?
but there are also delivery services like Instacart and DoorDash competing for drivers.
Right.
It seems like everyone and their uncle is driving for one of these platforms these days.
It's true. It's definitely reshaped the transportation landscape.
It really has.
The article does a great job comparing factors like payout speeds and vehicle requirements,
Okay.
and it highlights the rise of bike and scooter-friendly delivery services,
Oh, right.
which can be a lower barrier to entry for some.
That's a good point, yeah, because not everyone have a car or wants to use their car for that.
Exactly.
It's all about finding the right fit for your lifestyle and transportation options,
Right.
and for those who prefer a more stationary gig,
Okay.
perhaps with a side of plant watering and mail collecting.
All right.
The article circles back to house sitting.
House sitting.
Housesitter.com gets a mention.
Yeah.
But the article also encourages tapping into personal networks
Yeah.
for those who prefer a more personal touch.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Sometimes word of mouth and trusted referrals are the best advertising,
They are.
especially if you're going to be staying in someone's house.
Right.
They want to know that you're trustworthy.
Exactly.
It's a great reminder that sometimes the best opportunities are right under our noses within our own communities.
That's true.
Okay, ready for a gig that sounds almost too good to be true.
Okay, what is it?
Mystery shopping.
Oh, mystery shopping. That's a classic.
It's one of those gigs that piques everyone's curiosity.
I know, right?
The idea of getting paid to shop and share your feedback is definitely appealing.
It does sound fun.
It sounds like something out of a movie.
Right.
You get to be undercover, trying out products and reporting back.
Sign me up.
Sign me up.
Right.
But there's always a catch, isn't there?
Well, with any opportunity that involves money, it's crucial to be discerning.
Oh.
The article does mention platforms like IntelliShop, Bestmark, and Sinclair customer metrics.
Okay.
But it also includes a very important caveat.
Oh.
Watch out for scams.
There's always a catch, isn't there?
There often is.
It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of a potential side hustle and let your guard down.
Right.
Always good to have those reminders.
Absolutely. And don't be afraid to do your own research.
Yeah.
A quick Google search can reveal a lot about a company's reputation.
Those online communities can be surprisingly insightful, too.
Yeah, for sure.
I've dodged some shady situations by checking Reddit forums for reviews.
Right. Crowdsourced wisdom is powerful.
Yeah.
It's like having a network of people looking out for each other. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground here,
We have.
from online gigs to offline hustles.
Right.
But this NerdWallet article has one more intriguing option up its sleeve.
Okay.
Ready for it?
Do tell. Is it winning the lottery? Because I've already used up all my luck finding this podcast.
Not quite, but it's something to consider if you need cash in a pinch.
Okay.
Pawn shop loans.
Oh, pawn shop loans.
Yeah,
Those always felt a bit old school to me.
they've been around for centuries for a reason.
That's true.
While we've explored all these income-generating opportunities, the article acknowledges that sometimes unexpected expenses pop up and you need cash quickly.
Right. Life happens.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And while pawn shop loans come with their own set of costs and considerations,
Yeah.
the article presents them as a viable alternative to high-interest payday loans if you're in a bind.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's all about weighing the options and making informed decisions, even when you're under financial pressure.
Absolutely. Knowledge is power,
Right.
especially when it comes to your finances.
Well said.
Thank you.
We've explored a wealth of options today, from freelancing in the cloud to pawning treasures closer to home.
We have from the very digital to the very physical.
Right. It's amazing how many different avenues there are to make extra cash these days.
It really is. It's empowering, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
The changing nature of work has opened up so many possibilities.
Yeah.
Whether you're looking to leverage your skills, monetize a hobby, or simply make some extra cash on the side,
Hmm.
there's an opportunity out there for you.
Totally. And with so many options in our toolkit after this deep dive,
Right.
hopefully those pawn shop loans can remain a last resort.
Exactly. That's the goal.
So what stood out to you from everything we've discussed?
What stood out to me, I think,
What are you going to try?
yeah.
What are you most intrigued by?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really intrigued by this whole AI thing.
Yeah.
I feel like that's definitely the way of the future.
It's changing so rapidly.
It really is. It's hard to keep up,
Yeah.
but I think there are definitely some opportunities there.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
And for our listeners out there, what stood out to you?
Yeah, let us know.
What are you going to try? Hit us up on social media.
Yes. Tell us what you think.
Let us know. And hey, maybe we'll try some of these things too and report back.
Yes, that's a great idea.
So until next time.
Until next time.